More now on our big story of the morning, a misbegotten apparent robbery attempt that sounds like something straight out of a novel. Police say they're still looking for the people who held a bank executive and his mother hostage.
It all started with a home invasion in Bristol and ended with police swarming a car in New Britain yesterday. That's where News 8's Kent Pierce is right now in New Britain with the very latest for us. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Jim and Allie. A lot of unanswered questions still in this plot to rob this credit union in New Britain using the chief financial officer to do it for them. There may still be two dangerous criminals on the loose in this case, too. Lots of unanswered questions, and let me set the scene for you because there are really two scenes. This began with a home invasion starting early yesterday morning at a home in Bristol. That's the home of the chief financial officer. And then it proceeded to the bank, the credit union that's on West Main Street here in New Britain. So let's begin at the beginning. Before dawn yesterday morning, the CFO says two guys appeared in his home in Bristol. They tied his elderly mother to a bed and put what they said was a bomb underneath the bed. And they strapped another device they said was a bomb to the CFO and told him they'd detonate both of those devices if the CFO didn't go to his credit union, access the vault and steal some cash and give it to them. So the CFO complied to a point. He drove to his credit union yesterday morning. But then, somehow, the police got word of what was going on. So SWAT teams, bomb squads, swarmed both the house in Bristol and the credit union in New Britain. When they got to the credit union, they found the CFO in his car. They didn't see any sign of the suspects in the case, and they took the CFO to the hospital.
Precautionary. This is the person that had the device strapped to him. He'd been out in the cold for a while. We took him right to the hospital, make sure he was okay, make sure he wasn't injured in any way, while we continue to investigate exactly what's going on.
Now for some of those unanswered questions I mentioned before. The police chief you saw there would not rule out the CFO as having some kind of role in this plot, even though the CFO was taken to the hospital, treated and released, and has not been charged with anything. Then there are those devices. Were they actually bombs? We're told the FBI is investigating that part, and there may still be two bomb-making would-be bank robbers out there on the loose somewhere. Fortunately, no one was injured in this. Just a lot of people's days were inconvenienced by all the evacuations around here, and several schools were in lockdown as well. We're live in New Britain this morning. I'm Kent Pierce. Back to you.
Ken, thank you. News 8 will, of course, continue to follow this as the investigation unfolds.
Yeah, and we